bitch out of here. Get that bitch the fuck out of here now.
Tommy.
Get that hoe out of here.
Tommy, bitch.
Right away.
Sit down.
You
Sit down.
disrespectful
Sit down.
Natalie.
Okay, so we got this girl, she about to talk. Now, granted, she's a beautiful woman, okay? She's gonna tell us about how black men seriously, like, hate black women or some shit like that. I don't know. Look, before we even get into the video and get to her reasons, what she thinks, which are retarded, I'm gonna tell y'all, look, we just want good women. That's it, bro. If you out there acting like you a thought, you hear me? Out there chasing a bag like you ain't never had money before. Out there just not acting like the black women that we know, the ones we know will be good women, then we probably don't like you, okay? The world does not have to like you. Nobody have to like you. You get what I'm saying? We don't owe you nothing. And whatever your daddy told you, your mama told you, you get me, you was a beautiful baby, that has nothing to do with what happens outside your house, okay? Let's go.
I'm going to be completely honest with y'all, okay? And I don't know if this was my own ignorance or what, but until like the past 5 years, I did not realize how many black men hate black women. And of course, this is a sum, not all, and I'm not even going to say the majority, but it is a pretty significant number. And of course, as a mental health care provider, I know a lot of this stems from trauma, possibly with their mother or another female in the past, or maybe they had an emotionally incestuous relationship with their mother, and that's why they have these perspectives. But whatever the case may be, it is disturbing. It is a black woman's fault that she is a single mom, even though it is the man who left. It is a black woman's fault that she has to be independent, even though the men around her were not being supportive. And yes, of course, women have to take accountability for the people that they allow in their life and the decisions that they make. But at what point do we begin holding men accountable? At what point do we say, hey, men, do better?
You know, I was thinking about this today. Okay, first off, by the look of her, she looks like a black Hillary Clinton before she got with Bill Clinton, which means she probably like white boys. Okay, she didn't gave up. Once you start talking about black men like this, you're a divester. Okay, you out there with white people. You get me? You probably grew up around nothing but white people. You get what I'm saying? She got on a comic book shirt. You get me? Hey, that's cool. Don't mind. That's not a big deal. I just want you to know that she has like immersed herself into the geek culture. You get what I'm saying? She's a geek. You get me? Geek, nerd, whatever. And that's cool and dandy. The problem is she don't think black men are smart enough to be on her level, so she's out there with white boys. Okay? Stuff like that. Now,
I'm going to be completely honest with y'all, okay? And I don't know if this was my own ignorance or what, but until like the past 5 years, I did not realize how many black men hate black women. And of course, this is a sum, not all, and I'm not even going to say the majority, but it is a pretty significant number. And of course, as a mental health care provider, I know a lot of this stems from trauma.
Mental health care provider. She's a psychologist. You get me? Hey, let me explain something. One thing about psychology, it will have you out there trying to mentally judge everybody before you even get close to them. And I know this for a fact because I do it all the time. You get what I'm saying? You got to learn to give people chances and get close to people. Psychologists are a lot of black women out there who just look through the window. They don't interact. They just stare through the window and then they wonder why they don't get the interaction that they want. You get me?
Possibly with their mother or another female in the past, or maybe they had an emotionally incestuous relationship with their mother, and that's why they have these perspectives. But whatever the case may be,
emotional ancestry relationships with the mother. I don't think she realized that if this is possible, those are black women who did that to them. Okay, she never the connection. You get maybe they had an emotional relationship with their mother or something like that. Okay, you just kind of told on those other black women.
It is disturbing. It is a black woman's fault that she is a single mom, even though it is the man who left.
Why did he leave? and why did you pick her? Okay, this right here is the what I was trying to remember. That's why I replayed this whole video again. I kind of lost my train of thought. But I was thinking about this all afternoon. Okay, you talk about men, but they're not supposed to be here. You get what I'm saying? That's the thing. See, women, valuable, need those. Good to have those here. You get what I'm saying? But those women are the ones who choose what men get here on earth. If you pick a bad one, then you create a bad one. Or he might leave you, which keeps the process of craziness going on in the black community. Y'all choice. Men are gonna come left and right, but you have to choose the best thing for your father. You want a black man? Get a good black man, and in tune, y'all will create good kids. Good. Send out good into the world. You get what I'm saying? And we repeat, but y'all fuck with trash, then y'all end up divorcing him, or he end up leaving or something like that. I don't know. And then y'all start the process again, but y'all always blame men when those men shouldn't even be here. They shouldn't even exist, okay? Let them die out somewhere in the desert, okay? It should be a pile of men off to the side, just not doing nothing. But see, a lot of you women out there, y'all sneakily go off into that pile like, hey, y'all got some money over here? You get what I'm saying? And them niggas are like, yeah, I pay you whatever you want. You can have whatever you like. You get what I'm saying? And then y'all get pregnant by them, and that replenishes that rank. You get me? Think of men as an army. Two armies. You have the good army, you have the bad army. You get what I'm saying? And women control what group of men get the most men.